Well, let's dive right into uranium stocks.
Cameco, CCJ, Goldman comes out today and says, you know what? We think people really need a lot more of what they make, which is uranium. And we've been talking about it for what, Pete? A little over a year and a half at least?
Yep. It's a good call. It's just a late call, right? I mean, we've watched the price of uranium CCJ go from $25 to $45 in the last year. And the entire ride, we have seen unusual option activity leading the way, giving us the pathway to go because they keep rolling up these calls. Very similar to something we've seen recently, at least in Citigroup for the last 6 or 8 months now, where they've done the same thing. Same trader, they're just rolling up and out and moving to the upside. Bottom left, upper right. I mean, Gartman was right. He was right all those years. And that's exactly what we're seeing out of CCJ. It is a clean fuel, right? I mean, that's what a lot of people talk about is, well, there's a lot of concerns. Yeah, safety concerns and everything else. If you're smart about what you're doing, if you're doing it the right way, which we obviously, knock on wood, it's been going pretty well for many, many years now. How is that any different than an oil spill, John? I mean,
a lot more of that is needed in Europe, Pete, because a lot of those plants that would have been shut down are not being shut down now because the war in Ukraine, the sanctions against Russia, the cutoff of natural gas pipeline from Russia and so forth. So those all play into alternatives for energy production. The cleanest one that we have. You love wind, you love solar, but they're not as consistent as they need to be to fulfill all the needs over in anywhere, not just Europe.